like humans, they're all characters, they're all individuals, and there are grumpy bears, and there are relaxed bears, and there are bears who want to be stars, and there are bears who don't want to be stars.
Congratulations on Polar Bear. What an achievement.
Thank you. I'm pleased you enjoyed it.
Yes. I mean, apart from watching the heartbreaking tale of this polar bear and, trying to live with a decreasing amount of snow, of ice, it's also amazing to watch how you got some of this footage. You were on boats, you were on foot. Tell me a little bit about, it was a 4-month journey following these set of polar bears?
It was actually a 3-year filming journey. You can't film in the winter there because for 6 months of the year, it's totally dark. But yeah, we filmed literally from the time the sun rose until it set at the end of the autumn. A lot of that was on the sea ice when it's frozen in the beginning of the season. And we were following polar bears then on snow machines, skidoos, and also we had a tracked vehicle. And then as the ice broke up, we would move into ice strengthened vessel, a sort of mini icebreaker in a way. And from that, we could launch small vessels which had cameras on jib arms, gyro supported, which allowed us to follow the bears year round. And also drones were very important for us to get a sense of place and to show the bears in the beautiful world they live.
And Jeff, for you, a question for you, how far away are you? I mean, how close are you? It's obvious they're not really paying attention to you.
I think the key skill of a great wildlife filmmaker is to get close enough to the animal to get the images that we know that we need, and also to be far enough away that you're not affecting the animal's behavior. And it's a line that we're always treading, because our job is to be there and to witness and to capture natural behavior. And at the moment where you're too close and the bear's paying attention to you, you're never going to capture anything useful. But if you're too far away, then you don't get the number of angles and the intimacy that we achieved on this film. So it's only really through the 25 years of experience of working with bears that Alastair and I have, also the very experienced field guides that we work with, that get us into the right place at the right moment at the right time. And actually working out on the sea ice where the bear's habitat is an incredibly dangerous place. And it's through the guide's ability to predict what sea ice is safe and what habitat to work in that we're able to get our cinematographers in and close enough to capture the things that we need.
Yeah, at one point, one of the males who's eating the whale, he looks almost straight at the camera. He was like, he gave you guys like a threatening look, like, I see you.
Yeah, they're always very aware of our presence. And not every bear wants to work with a film crew. Some bears are like humans, they're all characters, they're all individuals, and there are grumpy bears, and there are relaxed bears, and there are bears who want to be stars, and there are bears who don't want to be stars. And we're very, very careful to not work with the bears who don't want to be stars, because really what they offer up to us is a gift of their presence. And so as long as they're happy with us there, then we'll remain there as long as we possibly can.
And how did you go about finding this mom polar bear and her 2 cubs?
Well, we always knew that we were going to tell the story of a female bear because, obviously, actually male bears are loners, and we needed more characters in our film than just a lone bear. But we chose to tell the story of a 15-year-old bear looking back at her life. And clearly we were only filming over 3 years. So a number of different actors played the role of our female bear through the film at different stages. But, for large chunks, we were following one individual. So, and we chose the mothers that were relaxed and happy with us and, had the right age of cubs to build our story, because obviously we had to show that development of age of the cubs.
Yeah, I mean, it's a wonderful story, and it really shows how the climate change is really affecting these moms to be able to raise their cubs and to survive, right?
Well, exactly. I mean, the changing climate is central to the polar bear story. It would have been very dishonest for us to tell a story about a bear's life without covering the changes in her habitat. And it was always part of the script from the very beginning. We knew that we had to tell this very important message and very important change that's happening. And so to capture it is the key skill, to visualize the changes that are happening and how that's impacting the bear, and then to script our narration around the first person experience of what that actually means to a bear. The combination of those things really help us communicate the message of the changing environment that we'd hoped that we could get across to our audiences.
Well, thank you. Beautiful film. I hope people get the message and we start changing things.
Thanks for your interest.